Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you're on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about your boy Errol the Truth Spence, the unified welterweight champion of the world, the one that has all three belts waiting on the fourth? He finally came out and said something, because you know we've been riding on this Crawford versus Spence versus Crawford fight for months now, for years now, to be honest with you. Since 2018, I think. You know, so these guys have been on a direct collision course to fight, to battle, to get in the ring, to go mano a mano. These are two of the most cleanest fighters in our division, in the welterweight division. Never had no problems with PEDs and drugs and things of that nature. The only thing that one of them had outside of that was Errol the Truth Spence got in a car accident, a very horrific car accident, and I think personally that changed his life. That made him into a better and more focused boxer, father, friend, son, and everything all the way around, because when you get an extra lease on life, it does something to you, you know. It wakes you up from all the falsehood that you gave yourself, from all the partying, all the drinking, for all the hanging and slanging and doing whatever. When you have a life-changing, horrific incident like that, boy, oh boy, that's going to make you into a different monster. That's going to make you into a different man. And that, honestly, is what I believe it did for Errol the Truth Spence. Now, hey, do I take anything or any iota away from Terence Crawford resume? No. No to the Izzo. Is to the Izzy. I ain't saying nothing like that around the Rizzy. So, look, Terence Bud Crawford deserves everything he got. You know what I mean? I mean, this guy has done so much in his career. He has broke so many records. He has so many accolades in his life. He deserves everything he's supposed to get. He's supposed to get big money for this fight. He's supposed to get guarantees for this fight. Whatever it is he say he need, he's supposed to get it. For real. You know, look, I don't understand why, you know, everything is going the way it is as far as with the negotiations. Far as I can see, or far as what I hear, is that Terence Crawford isn't satisfied with his end of the bargain. You know, he was basically verbally allowed to see the book, see the numbers of what Errol Spence did, yada yada, so it'll prove that, hey, they're not trying to jerk his chain. They're basically giving him, you know, what he's worth and what they're allowed to give him. So those are some of the things that have held up the fight thus far, speculating what we've heard from different sources like Michael Benson and Max Kellerman, ESPN. They have been the ones that are more connected, I guess, with PBC and Al Heyman. So therefore, you know, they've been hearing some words, I guess, leaked from Terence Crawford team. And even Terence Crawford's sister has went so far as to say that, you know, PBC and Al Heyman has put up roadblocks to keep this fight, you know, from being announced, because no one has said that this fight isn't happening. No one. So get that right first in your mind. No one once has said this fight is not happening, but they have just been misled as far as when, you know, people in different YouTube channels, boxing channels, been saying November 19th. Of course, that isn't so. You know, then you got guys that have been saying December and January, which I don't believe that. Then another circuit, far as the YouTube channel, said that it's heard or rumored to be in February, but like I said, man, it could happen around that time, but I don't believe it. With me coming from a marketing background and an advertisement profession, then, you kind of understand when are the best times, when are the best seasons to release certain things. And, if you're basing it off of sales, off of money, you're not going to wait till Christmas time to do something this big of a fight. Because first of all, you're looking at the pay-per-view being maybe $75 to $100 probably. So, you really can't look for that to happen. Then you got to look at, it's income tax time. That is the best time, me personally, or after, to do a mega fight like this. This is a fight that is a generational fight. And by the way, Keyshawn Davis, with an interview he did with, I think Fight Hype, he was saying that, he would be betting that this is a 2 to 3 fight deal, because both of these guys are champions. Both of these guys are going to want a rematch clause if they lose. So this is a guaranteed 2-fight deal, period. And I would say a third, maybe even a fourth, depending on how big this fight is, depending on how good this fight is. And, we've been waiting for weeks and weeks to hear from something. We've been hearing, everybody except for the people we want to hear. Not too long ago, Terence Crawford, his first tweet in weeks and months was been Call of Duty. You got cats making videos off that. I mentioned it in one of my videos, because I'm covering boxing and I want to give you all the latest news, and I want to give it to you without having it to be reheated, rewarmed up, and hatched at a later date. Now, we all have been waiting for, ERROL Spence, Terence Crawford to comment. Well, it seems as though Keyshawn Davis is the only one able to get ERROL Spence to comment, and rightly so he did on today. Keyshawn Davis is very vocal for his teammate, his comrade, Terence Bud Crawford, rightly so, and ERROL Spence, he tweeted out, look, my boy Frank Martin is really like that. And then Keyshawn Davis, a couple days later on the 26th, he replied back, he said, yeah, Terence Crawford really like that. So on today, ERROL Spence, I guess he had some time on his hands. He said, man, he said, look, let me tell you something right now. I don't need to lie to you. I don't throw shade your little cheerleading A. Going to be heartbroken when I put your boy D in the dirt. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And he said the S is happening next. All you need to know. Wow, wow, wow. Well, that right there was honestly all anyone needed to say from ERROL Spence or Terence Bud Crawford. And that lets you know ERROL Spence is serious about this thing. He got tired of it. He got tired of it. For real. So it kind of lets you know honestly where the holdup was. And that was, I guess on the right end, Terence Crawford is a free agent now. He has to do a lot of things himself. Of course, he has an advisor, his own lawyer, things of that nature. But, handling a fight of this magnitude, his first mega fight ever without a promoter, that ain't easy, y'all. Come on now. Y'all cannot think that this man can just rush judgment on a fight of this magnitude. Then not only that, Terence Crawford has a pending lawsuit with Bob Arum and Top Rank. So behind the scenes, that's still cooking and brewing. So Terence Crawford has a whole lot going on in his life right now. Besides being a father, besides having to work out and train and run in the gym and do different things of that nature. So let me explain this for some of the people that don't understand. Look, this fight is the biggest fight that you can put together right now in boxing. It's no other matchups. You can put Wilder and AJ together. It's not going to match up to Terence and Spence. You can put Spence and Jaron Ennis. It's not going to matter. It's not going to measure up to this. You could put any other heavyweights, Fury with whoever you want to. And you can put whoever you want to on the undercard. It still is not going to equate to the magnitude of this fight right here between Spence and Crawford. This is the biggest fight of our era right now, period. Two of the best undefeated welterweights. Terence Crawford moving up, 2-3 weight classes to get here. And he destroyed every weight class he was in to get here. And then you have a true welterweight, somebody that been a welterweight from out the gate. And he been dominating everybody, destroying eye sockets on majority of his opponents. His last, 3 or 4 out of 6 eye sockets cracked. So, you know, you can play this fight however you want to in your head, but you can't figure out the variables in this fight. It's so many variables. Terence Crawford, his hand speed, his accuracy, his timing. Then you got ERROL Spence with his power, his fundamentals, his body work, and that deliverable eye socket work. Whew. Because for some reason, he loved tearing them left eyes up. Ask Kell Brook. Ask Yordenis Ugas. Shoot. Man, that dude is a problem. And ain't nobody been able to solve him. So that's why me, Mr. Primetime, I gotta say this is a 50-50 fight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you upset. Oh, you should choose someone. You're wrong. Whatever you want to say. But I can guarantee you this, 1 out of those 3 fights is going to be a split or a draw. These guys are that evenly matched up. Because the questions you got to ask, can Terence Crawford really take that power? That power that nobody else has been able to take? Because let me let you in on a little secret for all you Terence Crawford fans. I was trying to hold this. I really was. I was trying to hold this little secret. But for the ones that really don't know they boxing, for the ones that really don't know Errol the True Spence, for the ones that don't know what goes on behind the scenes sometimes, well, let me tell you this just for a little tidbit since you don't know. And then you put this in your equation and you find out who you think gonna win. Errol the True Spence trains with light heavyweights on a regular basis for years now. So people be wondering, oh, he's a weight bully and no. If he is a weight bully, it's because he's bullying other guys in other weight classes. That's the only weight bully he is. So get it in your head that this is a different level fight. Now, hey, I've been seeing Terence Crawford been training. The scariest thing for me is that I hope neither fighter overtrains. I hope neither fighter gets injured. And I hope that this fight can be made by spring of next year, 2020. So with that being said, that's all I got for you in this video. You already know the routine when you leave my house. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next, latest, and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go to the website, primetimetalktv.com, and cop you some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out till next time.